Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to unpack one of the most familiar but least questioned business tools in modern commerce: loyalty programs. On the surface, they look simple: points, perks, bonus offers, and free rewards for coming back. But underneath that visible layer is a deeper business machine. Loyalty programs are not just about saying thank you, they are about tracking your behavior, increasing customer retention, and guiding consumers into repeat spending patterns. This is what makes them such a powerful hidden business model. Most people are under the assumption that loyalty programs are generous. They feel like appreciation. A company gives you points, a free item, a discount, or a future perk, and it seems like the simple exchange. The customer feels recognized, maybe even rewarded for loyalty, but that is only the visible side. The reward is what the customer sees. The commercial logic underneath it is doing much more than handing out perks. This is where the model really starts to show. While customers focus on collecting rewards, the business is collecting behavioral information. It learns what people buy, how often they return, what they redeem, what offers make them spend more, and what patterns make them easier to retain. So, the loyalty program is not just rewarding behavior, it is watching, measuring, and shaping behavior. This is the real engine under the surface. This model works beautifully because it connects directly to psychology. People like progress, they like accumulation, they like feeling that they are getting closer to something valuable. Even a small reward can create momentum. Once points begin to build, switching to another brand can start to feel like a losing proposition. That is why loyalty programs are effective. They do not offer value, they create a sense of movement that encourages the customer to stay business ecosystem. Loyalty can be packaged in many forms. Sometimes it is in points, sometimes it is in bonus bucks, sometimes it is in coins, miles, credits, status, or other tiered awards. Different industries dress the system in different language, but the hidden logic is often the same. Airlines, casinos, retailers, apps, and membership brands all use loyalty currency to keep people engaged, returning, and spending. The form changes, but the engine underneath it remains remarkably similar. The customer journey usually begins with joining the program. Then the customer earns points or status, feels the progress, and then returns to spend again. Eventually, there is a redemption moment which creates satisfaction and reinforces the relationship. But the true goal is not the reward itself. The goal is the cycle: join, earn, return, redeem. That is how the program turns a one time buyer into a recurring participant. This is where the business value becomes more visible. Loyalty programs can increase purchase frequency, improve basket size, reduce churn, and raise customer lifetime value. That means even a relatively small reward can be worth it if it changes spending behavior over time. The company may spend money on the perk, but the bigger payoff comes from keeping the customer active, predictable, and easier to market to in the future. Loyalty programs are very powerful, but not invincible. Their strengths are clear: retention, repeat behavior, personalization, and data. But the weaknesses matter as well. Programs can become generic, expensive, forgettable, or flimsy if customers do not feel the rewards are worth their effort or time. The opportunities are significant: ecosystem partnerships, premium tiers, stronger personalization, deeper emotional loyalty. But the threats are real as well: privacy concerns, loyalty fatigue, rising costs, and stronger competing ecosystems. So the model is very effective, but only when the economics and the consumer experience stay balanced. The business model canvas helps formalize what the business is actually doing. The customer segments include repeat buyers, repeat users, and high value frequent members. The value proposition is rewards, convenience, savings, status, or access. The channels often run through applications, emails, websites, cards, and in store accounts. The revenue and value streams come from repeat spending, bigger baskets, lower churn, and sometimes paid memberships or partner value. The key activities revolve around tracking consumer behavior, issuing rewards, and keeping the members engaged. And the key resource may be the most important of all, the consumer data itself. This canvas makes the hidden structure much easier to see. The big takeaway is that loyalty programs do more than reward customers. They shape behavior, strengthen retention, and turn repeat buying into a more predictable engine of revenue. Perk may be what customers focus on, but the deeper business value often comes from data, habit formation, and behavioral influence. So the real question is not whether customers are being rewarded. The real question is whether they are being guided into a deeper and more measurable spending relationship. That is the strategic insight behind this profitable model. Thank you.